Britney Spears makes shocking new announcement and fans are not happy. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you all with open arms. I spill pop culture tea videos every single day, so if you are looking for a new messy best friend that's going to give you the latest in pop culture, honey, and I do spill pop culture tea from my very sparkly closet. Plus, it's Pride Month, so if you don't subscribe, it's giving homophobic, okay? Anyways, girl, how are you? How are we doing? Happy Tuesday. I was not expecting this, girl. Listen, with Britney Spears, you just hardly ever know what you're gonna get. And it is literally like a box of chocolates, honey. You don't know what's coming next. And I definitely did not expect this announcement, but she is partnering up with Balenciaga. If I'm saying that name wrong, I'm okay with that. A very controversial brand, okay? And we've talked about that before in the past. I was very shocked and surprised, but not only was I shocked and surprised about her collabing with Balenciaga, but I was also very shocked and surprised about the prices and what it's offering. And I think for the first time in history, I like to say herstory, I don't think I'm gonna be purchasing any of these items. So take a look at this, best friend. Well, Britney Spears just announced her new collab with Balenciaga, and we gotta talk about this. Britney Spears writes, I have always loved fashion and so honored and excited. Balenciaga and Demna chose to collaborate with me on Demna's last collection with the house. Spears said in a statement, adding, I hope my fans love it as much as I do. These are some of my favorite images from such an amazing time in my career and life, and I'm so excited to share it with everyone. So this is from the Britney era back in 2001, okay, which was a great year for Britney. Slave for You, Overprotected, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman, Crossroads, I Love Rock and Roll, Boys. It was single after single after single, honey. But we gotta talk about this, girl. First of all, girl, why does this look like me going through TSA after finding out that my luggage was overweight and now I have to pay $75? Girl, let me take some things out, okay, boo? So these are the items. Balenciaga Britney shirts for $1,000, $795, $975, $795. Okay, Britney. Some hats that say Britney for $1,000. This hoodie, oversized hoodie for $1,600 with Britney's signature. Okay, and some flags for $1,000. So as much as I love Miss Britney Jean Spears, born December 2nd, 1981 in Kentwood, Louisiana, I will not be purchasing this for just a couple of reasons. You know, I think we all have our reasons. I'm just trying to get eggs, bitch, okay? So I have to say, and I'm going to be completely blunt. I love me some Britney. I'm a collector of all things Britney. I always show you guys. I always reach for this, but I have like so much more, you know, things about Britney. My collection is giving Ariel when it comes to Britney. I've collected things through eBay, through like, girl, everything fell. Through eBay, through everywhere. I love Britney Spears. I mean, I've collected things from past tours and, you know, everything. And anything I can to support Britney, I will forever do. But I just don't, first of all, I don't agree with this brand. That's number one. Number two, I just honestly, for $1,000, just because it has the name Balenciaga and an image from 2001 of Britney Spears, I'm not going to pay $1,000. Like, I'm just going to be so for real. Not in today's economy, girl. I will say this. Coconut water with pulp. It's like a drink and a snack. You can't go wrong. If it was something new, if it was something, you know, with new images, if it was something that I saw Britney post about it on her Instagram. I haven't even seen her post about it on her Instagram. There's just a quote from Britney. I'm just going to be very upfront and honest with you guys. Like, anything Britney does, I'm so grateful. I hope that she is involved. She was recently in New York, she says, and she was teasing a special surprise. Could this be the surprise? Hopefully not. Hopefully there's a bigger surprise coming. I don't know. I find this completely unnecessary. I'm sure it's going to do very well, but I just think that we're kind of tired of old Britney images on shirts and things, and I don't know, girl. I don't know. I'm gonna get probably some hate for this, but I just don't care for it. Um, like I said, if it was something new and Britney, I saw Britney, talk about it, and it's so crazy because just some days ago, I saw Britney, or not sorry, I saw Britney. I talked about Britney, and I said that, regarding any products or anything that she releases, if I see that Britney is into it and if I see Britney that she's like excited about it, then of course I'm gonna purchase it. But if I don't see her talk about it, I don't know if it's PTSD from the conservatorship, but like I just don't know what to believe. It is what it is. Like, you click on my videos to get my opinions. I'm like, I don't know why I'm not scared of telling you guys how I feel. I'm sad because I don't like to speak any negativity on Britney. You know what I mean? But yeah, Balenciaga is definitely not a brand that I'm interested in supporting, and I don't have $1,000 for a t-shirt. So any future projects Britney does, after knowing everything we do know, I do kind of request it. I mean, I don't know if I request it, but for me, one of the things that is going to give me the push to support is to really know that it's from Britney and it's her passion, and she's putting in her creative energy on this. I say get a coin, honey. Get the coin however you need to get a coin. Okay, girl? Britney, I'm all about getting the coin. I hope and pray that all the coin that you are making from your name and your picture and your brand and your image and your persona is actually going into your wallet. Of course, I know that there is a team and everything, but I hope Britney's getting the majority of the things. And I also hope that Britney's involved with the meetings and this, because I think being busy is good for her. I do think that Britney has a lot of artistic energy that she wants to release. I think that she shows it to us in her Instagram. And I definitely feel like Britney needs that kind of artistic, responsibility so she can be busy. And I love that for Britney, and it makes me happy for Britney. So I'm actually, even though I don't support the brand and this and that, I love that there's something new about, that Britney's working with. And I love that she's making money, and that's my opinion on it, girl. I don't have much to say about the release or the launch. That's it. I love Britney. Anything she'll put out, I will for sure support. Obviously, I think that this is a great step into the next direction. I think if Britney sees that there's so much interest in her, that will kind of spark a fire back. So I do hope that this does well for that only purpose, for Britney to get her coin, and also for Britney to see that people love her still and that people want to purchase anything that she releases. So that makes me very happy. And I think that it is something that I am very excited to see how it's gonna, how it's gonna go. And you guys know I love everything Britney does and who she is. I love Britney, but I'm gonna pass on this collection. But what do you guys think about it? Please let me know in the comments below. I feel like we all have our personal thoughts, and I think it's okay to to kindly pass on this. Okay, what do we think about it? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.